Steam distillation is used for separation of high boiling A. substances from non-volatile impurities. B. volatile impurity from still higher boiling substances. C. both A and B. D. neither A nor B. The correct answer is both A and B. The feed to fractionating column is changed from saturated vapour to saturated liquid. If the separation and reflux ratio remains unchanged, the number of ideal stages will A. increase, B. decrease, C. remains same, D. depend on saturated boiling point, may increase or decrease. The correct answer is increase. Rose oil is extracted from rose leaves using distillation. A. high pressure, B. low pressure, C. extractive, D. steam. The correct answer is steam. Hypersorption refers to a process. A. fixed bed absorption, B. moving bed absorption, C. fixed bed adsorption, D. moving bed adsorption. The correct answer is moving bed adsorption. Extraction of coffee from its seed is done by A. liquid extraction, B. leaching, C. extractive distillation, D. steam distillation. The correct answer is leaching. In azeotropic mixture, the equilibrium vapor composition is A. more than liquid composition, B. less than liquid composition, C. same as liquid composition, D. independent of pressure. The correct answer is same as liquid composition. With lapse of time, the overhead composition of light component in case of batch distillation with constant reflux A. increases, B. decreases, C. remains same, D. may increase or decrease, depends on system. The correct answer is decreases. Lewis number, which is important in problems involving simultaneous heat and mass transfer, is the ratio of A. mass diffusivity to momentum diffusivity, B. thermal diffusivity to mass diffusivity, C. momentum diffusivity to thermal diffusivity, D. none of these. The correct answer is thermal diffusivity to mass diffusivity. According to the film theory of mass transfer, the mass transfer coefficient is proportional to where D. molecular diffusivity, A. D, B. D2, C. D 0.5, D 1D. The correct answer is D. Dry bulb temperature of the gas is the wet bulb temperature. A. less than, B. more than, C. equal to, D. none of these. The correct answer is more than. Decoction refers to the use of solvent. A. at ambient temperature, B. at its boiling point, C. in its vapor form, D. none of these. The correct answer is at its boiling point. Flash distillation is suitable for separating the constituents of a binary system which A. form minimum boiling azeotrope, B. have very wide boiling points, C. have very close boiling points, D. form constant boiling azeotrope. The correct answer is have very wide boiling points. The ratio of Murphree plate efficiency to point efficiency is 1 in a flow model. A. plug, B. perfectly mixed, C. both A, B, D. neither A nor B. The correct answer is perfectly mixed. The rough value of diffusion coefficient of water vapor into air at 25 C may be about cm2 sec. A. 0.25, B. 2.5, C. 1.25, D. 0.0025. The correct answer is 0.25. Flooding in a column results due to A. high pressure drop, B. low pressure drop, C. low velocity of the liquid, D. high temperature. The correct answer is high pressure drop. Which of the following gas-liquid contacting devices incurs the least pressure drop for a particular duty? A. Grid tray tower. B. Perforated tray tower. C. Wetted wall tower. D. Bubble cap tower. The correct answer is bubble cap tower. A liquid mixture contains 30 o-xylene, 60 p-xylene and 10 m-xylene, all percentages in WW. Which of the following statements would be true in respect of this mixture? A. The mixture exhibits an azeotrope at 101.3 kPa. B. The composition of the mixture in percent by volume is o-xylene 30, p-xylene 60, and m-xylene 10. C. The composition of the mixture in mole percent is o-xylene 30, p-xylene 60, and m-xylene 10. D. The mixture contain optical isomers. The correct answer is the mixture exhibits an azeotrope at 101.3 kPa. Unsaturated air with dry bulb temperature and dew point being 35 C and 18 C respectively is passed through a water spray chamber maintained at 15 C. The air will be cooled. A. And humidified. B. And dehumidified with increase in wet bulb temperature. C. At the same relative humidity. D. And dehumidified with decrease in wet bulb temperature. The correct answer is and dehumidified with decrease in wet bulb temperature. The process employing desorption of the absorbed solute by a solvent is called A. Elution. B. Osmosis. C. Reverse osmosis. D. Sublimation. The correct answer is elution. If the overall efficiency and Murphree plate efficiency are equal, then both the equilibrium and operating lines are A. Straight. B. Parallel. C. Both A B. D. Neither A nor B. The correct answer is both A B. Which of the following operations does not involve leaching? A. Dissolving gold from ores. B. Dissolving pharmaceutical products from bark or roots. C. Dissolving sugar from the cells of the beet. D. Removing nicotine from its water solution by kerosene. The correct answer is removing nicotine from its water solution by kerosene. The recovery of penicillin from the acidified fermentation broth is done by A. Distillation. B. Evaporation. C. Absorption. D. Liquid extraction. The correct answer is liquid extraction. Unit operation involved in the prilling of urea is A. Evaporation. B. Drying. C. Crystallization. D. Both B and C. The correct answer is both B and C. Molecular sieves are porous. A. Alumina. B. Silica. C. Synthetic zeolites crystals metal aluminosilicates. D. None of these. The correct answer is synthetic zeolites crystals metal aluminosilicates. Calcium ammonium nitrate, a fertilizer, is dried in a dryer. A. Rotary. B. Vacuum. C. Tunnel. D. Tray. The correct answer is rotary. A binary mixture of benzene and cyclohexane is separated by A. Flash vaporization. B. Extractive distillation. C. Solvent extraction. D. Ordinary distillation. The correct answer is extractive distillation. Component A is diffusing in a medium B. The flux Na relative to a stationary point is equal to the flux due to molecular diffusion if A. Mass transfer is accompanied by reaction. B. Diffusion of A is in stagnant medium B. C. Molecular mean free path is high. D. There is equimolar counter diffusion. The correct answer is there is equimolar counter diffusion. Koch's chart is useful in the design of A. Distillation column. B. Evaporator. C. Dryer. D. Crystallizer. The correct answer is distillation column. Dew point of an air-water vapor mixture. A. Decreases with decrease in pressure. B. At constant humidity total pressure is fixed. C. Corresponding to any point on the humidity chart is obtained by projecting a line through this point parallel to the temperature axis and to the saturation curve. D. All ABC. The correct answer is all ABC. Can a cooling tower cool water below the wet bulb temperature of inlet air? A. Yes. B. No. C. Yes, but height of cooling tower will be prohibitively high. D. Yes, but the airflow rate should be excessively high. The correct answer is no. The solvent used in liquid extraction should have less than 1. A. Selectivity. B. Distribution coefficient. C. Both A and B. D. Neither A nor B. The correct answer is neither A nor B. The suitable evaporator for concentration of foaming liquids is a evaporator. A. Long tube. B. Short tube. C. Vacuum. D. Falling film. The correct answer is long tube. The ratio of Murphree plate efficiency to point efficiency is always 1 in a flow model. A. Plug. B. Perfectly mixed. C. Both A B. D. Neither A nor B. The correct answer is plug. T. Percolation employs. A. Liquid extraction. B. Leaching. C. Absorption. D. None of these. The correct answer is leaching. Which of the following assumes constant molar vaporization and overflow? A. McCabe-Thiele method. B. Unchanged method. C. Enthalpy concentration method. D. Plate absorption column. The correct answer is McCabe-Thiele method. Absorption factor for a fixed degree of absorption from a fixed amount of gas should be A1, B1, C1, D1. The correct answer is 1. Selectivity of the solvent used in solvent extraction should be A1, B1, C1, D0. The correct answer is 1. Pick out the wrong statement pertaining to leaching. A. Fine solids cannot be leached in a Pakuka tank. B. Dow classifier can be used for leaching of coarse solids. C. Vegetable seeds can be leached in either of Bolman extractor rotocell or Kennedy extractor. D. Very high temperature is not needed for the leaching of sugar beet. The correct answer is fine solids cannot be leached in a Pakuka tank. Wet bulb and dry bulb temperatures becomes identical at percent saturation curve. A. 100. B. 50. C. 78. D. None of these. The correct answer is 100. NSCNPR is called the A. Psychrometric ratio. B. Lewis number. C. Sherwood number. D. Stanton number. The correct answer is Lewis number. McCabe-Thiele method. A. Uses molar units for material and energy balance. B. Uses weight fractions to express liquid and vapor composition. C. Can use any type of units. D. Is more accurate than Ponchon-Savarit method. The correct answer is uses molar units for material and energy balance. The film penetration model of mass transfer was enunciated by A. Gilliland, B. Tour and Marcello, C. Stefan, D. Fick. The correct answer is Tour and Marcello. The most economical range of absorption factor is A. 0 to 0.5, B. 0 to 3, C. 1.25 to 2, D. 5 to 15. The correct answer is 1.25 to 2. Channeling is most severe. A. In towers packed with stacked packing. B. In towers packed randomly with crushed solids. C. In dumped packing of regular units. D. At very high liquid flow rate. The correct answer is in towers packed with stacked packing. Out of two equilibrium curves, first one lies above the diagonal and the second lies below the diagonal in the XY plot. It means that separation by distillation is A. Not possible in the second case unless vacuum is applied. B. Not possible in the second case unless high pressure is applied. C. More readily done in the second case compared to first one. D. None of these. The correct answer is more readily done in the second case compared to first one. Adducts and clathrates are used in case of A. Extractive distillation. B. Crystallization. C. Absorption. D. None of these. The correct answer is crystallization. Adsorption is an unit operation which generally involves systems A. Liquid solid. B. Gas solid. C. Fluid solid. D. Solid solid. The correct answer is fluid solid. In case of distillation, a solvent is added to alter the relative volatility of the mixture to be separated. A. Molecular. B. azeotropic. C. Extractive. D. Flash. The correct answer is extractive. Separation of the isotopes of helium for scientific investigations is done by A. Reverse osmosis. B. Thermal diffusion. C. Leaching. D. Solvent extraction. The correct answer is thermal diffusion.